A family day meant to protest illegal construction on top of Cueva Las Golondrinas in Aguadilla turned violent when private security opened fire on activists with live rounds, wounding one in the leg who had to be taken to the hospital by a civilian boat. Earlier in the day, activists organized a small fleet of speedboats and kayaks to take them to the bottom of El Muelle de Azúcar. After a brief interaction between security and activists, at least 2 guards attacked the activists with pepper spray, which led to activists responding by throwing rocks back at security. Afterwards, security shot at a group of activists standing at the front of the wooden fence, hitting one above the left ankle. The wounded activist was carried back onto one of the speedboats so he could get medical attention. Others were wounded by pepper spray balls. In the wake of the shooting, riot cops arrived and pushed people out of the fenced-in area. They arrested at least 6 protesters, and they claimed the security guard who shot at activists is in custody. The day was an escalation of previous violence, but it was not unexpected. Activists have been protesting the destruction of natural resources and illegal construction at Cueva Las Golondrinas by Aguadilla Pier Corp and the Cliff for years, which eventually led to a demolition order for buildings made by Aguadilla Pier Corp and a paralyzation order for the Cliff's villas being issued in May of 2022, with a 30-day time limit for the companies to comply.
El pueblo de Puerto Rico se debe sentir ofendido de que tengamos un aparato gubernamental que incumple con sus propias leyes, que se utilicen recursos de todos nosotros para atacarnos a todos nosotros. Es una cuestión vergonzosa.
The limit came and went without a single hammer being moved to demolish. Instead, there have been multiple credible reports that construction and natural resource destruction has continued unabated.
¿Dónde están todas esas propuestas? ¿Qué rayos pasa luego de que hablamos, luego de que presentamos las querellas? El sistema no funciona, eso es lo que estamos viendo. El sistema colapsó en nuestras caras y no estamos haciendo nada para evitarlo ni arreglarlo.
Citizens Victory Movement representative Mariana Nogales Molinelli founded Campamento Pelicano outside the gate that led into the construction site to protest the continued failure to comply with demolition and paralyzation orders. For most of its existence, it was merely a place for environmentalists to build community, but activists also used it as a way to document the continued illegal construction.
El gobierno no nos está dejando otras opciones más a la gente, pero incluso ahora yo me incluyo también como parte de la minoría en la Cámara de Representantes. No nos están dejando otras opciones más que hacer una protesta permanente para obligarlos a atender los crímenes ambientales que se han multiplicado como un cáncer con metástasis por toda la isla.
One night, they attempted to stop a truck from entering, wherein 2 security guards reportedly brandished a knife and a baton, then beat 2 protesters, leaving one bleeding on the ground. Both had to get immediate medical attention for their wounds. After the attack by security guards on Campamento Pelicano, activists attempted to blockade the entrance to the construction site with nearby debris. The makeshift blockade only lasted about 2 days before it was removed by police, who then set up their own camp opposite Pelicano to make sure vehicles and equipment could still flow freely into the construction site. After the most recent attack by guards, Aguadilla's Mayor Julio Roldán Concepcion, who has been fairly quiet on the environmental destruction at Cueva Las Golondrinas, claimed he filed an injunction to order the illegal construction to stop. He claims that the final viewing for the case will take place in February. In the weeks prior to the most recent incident, Latino rebels visited the camp to witness the destruction environmentalists had been repeatedly denouncing.
Yo sé cómo lo bajaron con unas máquinas que tenían unos martillos, lo fueron rompiendo y hasta que lo que queda es esto. Entonces este material lo han utilizado para rellenar todo esto que está aquí abajo. O sea que el uso del mogote que le hicieron, o sea, fue para básicamente ahorrarse el dinero, ¿verdad? De tener que traer material de otro sitio, lo sacaron de este mismo mogote que estaba aquí. Porque como tú verás, termina el desarrollo aquí, sí. No había necesidad de tumbar este mogote, a no ser que fuera para utilizar el material como de relleno.
Construction had deforested the area on top of Cueva Las Golondrinas, leaving it completely bare and ready for the proposed villas. Additionally, neighbors in the area have claimed that the construction has taken over their private property and taken over the ancient public train system that used to run through the area. The impact of the construction has heavily affected the natural ecosystem at Cueva Las Golondrinas.
Esta es nuestra nueva realidad. El ecosistema se puede regenerar, no a la perfección nunca, y nunca ninguno de nosotros lo va a poder ver, pero es importante saber que ahora estamos en la coyuntura de poderlo hacer.
For now, it is likely that confrontations between security and activists will continue until the private company complies with demolition and paralyzation orders and stops damaging Aguadilla's natural resources.